Jesus was beaten by soldiers and mocked. The soldiers laughed at him and spat on him. They dressed him in an old purple robe and made a crown out of sharp thorns and pushed it down on his head. They pretended to salute him and bow down to him.
Hail to the King!
Hail to the King of the Jews!
When the soldiers took him out to the place of crucifixion, Jesus was too weak to carry his cross. So the soldiers found a man walking by and called him to help Jesus carry the cross.
You there! What's your name?
Me? My name is Simon.
Come and help this man carry his cross.
Okay.
While the soldiers were leading Jesus, a large crowd of men and women and children gathered and began following Jesus and crying for him. Jesus was very weak, but spoke to them, saying,
"Do not weep for me, but weep for yourself and for your children. The days are coming when people will bless those who do not give birth. They will begin cursing themselves and calling the mountains to fall on them and the hills to cover them."
Hey you! Stop talking and keep moving!
The soldiers led Jesus to the hill of crucifixion called Golgotha, which means place of a skull. When they got there, they sent Simon away and offered Jesus sour wine. When he tasted it, he did not take it. Then the soldiers nailed a sign above his head that read, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews," and placed him on the cross and nailed his hands and his feet to the wood, and then lifted the cross to stand.
"Father, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing."
When they had crucified him, the soldiers then began casting lots for his clothes.
Hey, who wants this?
I'll take that red piece.
There were also 2 other criminals beside Jesus being crucified, one on his right and one on his left. One of the criminals began speaking to him.
"Hey, are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us too! Do you not fear God? You have the same sentence as this man, and we are rightly punished, but he has done nothing wrong. Jesus, please remember me when you come into your kingdom."
Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise.
You're the Jews, right?
Save yourself!
He's Christ of God.
Give us a
He's
show!
the chosen one.
Chosen one.
Save yourself.
Hours passed as Jesus hung on the cross in very great pain. The soldiers mocked him and joked, but those who loved him cried. The entire region became as dark as night, and finally Jesus yelled out,
My God, why have you forsaken me?"
He's calling Elijah! Quickly, give him something to drink. Let's see if Elijah comes to save him.
When Jesus was given the sour wine to drink, he spoke again.
"It is finished."
When Jesus had said this, he yelled one last time and then gave up his spirit. In that moment, the curtain in the temple, which had separated men from God, was torn from top to bottom as a sign that Jesus is now the way to come to God. The earth shook and rocks were split. One of the soldiers who was watching looked up and saw Jesus.
Surely this man was the Son of God.
Finally, the body of Jesus was taken down from the cross. There was a man named Joseph from the town of Arimathea. He was a rich man and an elder in his town. He came to receive Jesus' body and place it in a new tomb that he had made. He wrapped Jesus in clean white linens and placed him in the tomb. Once he had laid Jesus in the tomb, he had a large stone rolled in front of it and went away. Mary, Jesus' mother, and Mary Magdalene saw where Jesus was buried and went away to prepare spices for his body.